people use it regularly. And about, when I last checked, 1.5 million pieces of content are shared on it every day. So in terms of the scale of this, it's clearly a global phenomenon. So it's definitely worth considering. And also, please consider that social media isn't something that people are merely doing when they're at home on their desktop. It's actually something that people do when they're on the move. And think about 35% of people with Blackberries and other smartphones access social media daily. 55% of people with iPhones do it daily and regularly. So consider that actually the moment where you're talking to somebody in a social media environment isn't always when they're paused on their desktop. They're using it on the move. And the reason that people use social media, not entirely, but one of the reasons is that they trust each other more than brands. They're seeking the points of view of other people online. And thinking about purchase journeys in particular, when people are looking to buy products, a clever lady with a calculator at Cisco figured out that for every 1% increase in positive word of mouth, she could generate potentially $16 million extra in sales. That's just word of mouth online. And for every 1% decrease in word of mouth, $49 million of sales was at risk. Now, obviously, that's a big company, and they're dealing at really large scale, so they can do this math. But you can imagine how that could even apply to a small business if you just apply it on a much smaller scale. If 1% of if your brand, your small business brand, has a 1% increase in positive word of mouth online, what does that actually mean for your bottom line? It's not just about fun conversations. I think it has a really important impact at a business level. And the reason it has an impact is because the way that people have relationships with one another is not just because Facebook's cool, right? For every one piece of content that somebody creates online or uploads, on average about 10% of people will interact with it in some way. So, for example, they'll share it, right?